Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. The Australian dollar overnight attempts to rally on further, however still contained by the resistance of 73.7585. In light of the technical pattern, I expect to see the market reject this region and look back towards the support that comes in at 73.2025 and lower towards 72.75 with the key level at 72.4045. A break beneath there would expose further weakness towards the recent lows of around 71.40 and reassess from there. In the event we get a break above 73.7585, this would lead the market on towards for further short covering towards a target of 74.80 to 75.20, but at this stage looks unlikely. The euro still has a long way to go as the market looks towards the resistance minor at 106.10 and firmer at 106.6580. In light of the current pattern, I do expect to see weakness to return above the 106 if challenged, and then look towards the support that comes in at 105.35 and lower towards 104.70.90. Do note though that the key level around that 103.40.45 still holds, but with the weaker US dollar overnight could give a small gain to the upside first before any downside threat. The dollar yen turns back towards the downside over in the last 24 hours and now looks towards the support of 115.0520, the recent lows from Friday. I do anticipate demand to return from this region and this sell-off to be short-lived and look towards the resistance of 116.60 and high up towards 117.20 to 117.70. In the event we do see a break beneath that 115.05 level, this in turn would negate the bullish threat in the short term and look towards a target of 114.35 and lower towards 112.60.80. Sterling weaker overnight and now challenges this level of 121.60. In light of the current pattern, I still feel that we are looking for further weakness and looking back to that flash crash which is seen anywhere between 118 to 120. Resistance on the day comes in now at 122.30 and firmer above at 122.90. Gold takes the unexpected turn towards the upside, however still contained by the resistance of 11.8890. While that level is intact, I expect to see weakness to return with the immediate support holding towards 11.74 to 76 and eventually take on the challenge of 11.60 and reassess from there. In the event we do see a break above 11.90, this in turn will give further scope to the upside to a target of 12.02 to 04, but this looks unlikely at this stage as the technicals aren't fully strong in supporting any bull rally beyond 11.90. And finally we saw a bearish outcome in oil with the key reversal keeping to its negative outcome of the market, now turns the target towards 49.60 with the immediate support holding at 52.80. With the technicals in play, still holding to a negative outlook, should increase the downside momentum, and I expect to see that challenge eventually take place on 49.60 and reassess from there. Resistance on the day now comes in the short term around 53.80 and above at 54.80. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. That wraps up my daily video. As always, look out for my intraday report that will be released very shortly.